What's up, YouTube? This is your credit cousin, Brian Keefe. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you about a book called Think and Grow Rich. Now, from time to time when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'm always saying to myself, what is the message a person is trying to relay in their videos? And in this book, it's talking about thinking and growing rich. Now, today, the reason why I'm outside, because back over here, after reading the book, it gave me an idea. Now, part of growing is thinking. And so while I'm doing this little landscaping project, I wanted to talk to you all about how when you're watching YouTube videos, when you're reading books, they're supposed to give you ideas to do things. And so I knew I had this project that I need to get done, because if I don't do it, my wife is going to keep stressing me out. So while I'm talking to you all, I'm going to install some weed fabric. I got some large rocks. But the purpose of this video is reading information and taking the information that you read and apply it to your life. Now, I tell people all the time, action without any works behind it, that doesn't work. Thinking and not applying the information that you're learning, that doesn't work. You know, we all learn things in different ways. We all have our own understanding about a thing. But when you're trying to think to become rich, there's some action you have to take. So my wife had got a quote from a gentleman to do this job. It's gonna cost $500. And in a matter of less than an hour, I will have this project done, saving $400. Now, I owe this idea to the book Think and Grow Rich, because after you think, you got to apply the information that you're learning. So I'm going to apply this weed fabric, if I can get it untaped, but I'm gonna do it in a particular way. I'm going to start down at the bottom and work my way to the top. Do you know why? After reading this book, it got me to thinking. Water flows downhill. Water gonna flow from that step back down here. So while I'm doing this application, I must think about my elevation and how water flows. If I start at the top and work my way down, when the water flows down, this stuff will curl up. It'll just roll up on you. So with me starting at the bottom first, I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm going to work my way to the top. And what's going to wind up happening in this situation is that as we get rain, in which it just got done raining earlier today, the water won't curl up this weed barrier. Another thing about thinking can change your financial situation. My wife was going to buy some spikes so I could nail this to the ground. Here's something I came up with because I think. I'm going to take a regular coat hanger, right? Take the paper off the coat hanger. Here's my spike right here. I'm going to take this pair of Kleins and I'm going to bend this like that. See that? Then I'm going to bend it again like that. Then I can cut it. Then I can take the flat head of the Kleins and bend it into the shape of those spikes that they want $25 for probably 15 of these. I'm going to take some hangers, metal coat hangers. I'm going to make my spikes. But I don't want to make this video too long. But I want to say to you all, when you get a chance, read this book, change your thinking, and change your life. Once again, this has been your credit cousin, Brian Keefe. Be blessed.